Okay, guys, we've been talking about the order of operations, and now we're going to talk about the order of operations when it comes to multiplying and dividing. This is very important. Let's go ahead and start. Okay, multiplication and division. You want to do the order from left to right. Okay, so you want to work from left to right when that's the only thing that you have. This does not mean that you multiply first before you divide. You should multiply or divide depending on whichever operation comes first as you work from left to right. Okay, so as we see an operation, we're going to look in the examples below. You look at the operation when you see only multiplication and division. I'm just going to work from left to right. So this example happens to have division first. So I'll take 7 divided by 1, which is 7, and then take 7 times 3, which equals 21. Go from left to right. Now look at this example. Example 2 has the exponents first. I do have to honor that. So I'm taking 3 2 times, right? So 3 times 3, that's going to be 9. And then I'll have from left to right, I got to do 9 times 4 divided by 1. Well, 9 times 4 is going to be 36. Again, I work from left to right, and 36 divided by 1 is still 36. Work from left to right. Okay, let's look at this next one. Again, I still got to do the PEMDAS. I got to work in the parentheses first. So I'm going to go over here and tackle 4 times 3, which is 12. And then I'm going to tackle the 2 squared. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, now I work from left to right. Okay, 4 times 12, 48. I'm going to pause the video and I want you all to work. Still remember your PEMDAS, but when it comes down to multiplication and division, make sure you work from left to right. All right, take a minute and do that. Okay, let's see how you did. If I look at the next example, I'm going to work in the parentheses. 3 times 1 is 3. And then I have to take 3 and I have to square that first. That's 3 2 times. So that's 3 times 3. 3 times 3, I know it's 9. And then I work from left to right. 27 divided by 9 is equal to 3. Let's go to the next one. Remember, we work in the innermost parentheses and work our way out. So I'm going to start here with this 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Then I'll add 1. All right. So I end up with a 2 plus 1, which is 3. All right. Now I have this case where I got a 6. This is a tricky. I got 6 divided by 2, and then I have a times 3 because it's hugging that parentheses or that bracket, which means I now work from left to right. I take 6 divided by 2 first, which is 3, and then I do 3 times 3, which is 9. We got to be careful with that. Okay, the last one, let's work in our innermost parentheses. I'm going to take 2 times 1, which is 2, and then I raise that to the 3rd power. That means I'm taking 2 times itself 3 times, okay? Not 2 times 3, 2 times itself 3 times. So 2 times 2 is 4, times another 2 is 8. So that all equals 8. So I have a 2 in brackets, and then I got a minus 6, then I have a plus 11 minus 6. Okay, now I'm going to work in my parentheses first. So 8 minus 6 is going to be 2. And so I end up with 2 times 2 here, plus 11 minus 6. 11 minus 6 is 5. And so I'm going to work from left to right now. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 5 is going to be 9. Fun stuff. Let's talk about addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction, we're going to handle the same as multiplication and division. We're going to work addition and subtraction from left to right, whichever comes first. So when I say PEMDAS, I don't mean do addition before subtraction. No, I work from left to right, whichever comes first when it's down to just subtraction and addition. So let's look at the examples below. First, I'm going to handle the multiplication and the division, and I just work from left to right. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 5, which is 15, and then I'm going to have a minus 8 divided by 4, which is just 2, plus 6. And then I don't do addition first. I work from left to right because I'm just down to addition and subtraction. So I take 15 minus 2. 15 minus 2 is 13. And then I add 6 to that. 13 plus 6 is 19. The next one, okay, I do the same thing. I do, I want to first honor the exponents because I'm thinking PEMDAS, so I need to do this 3 times 3 first, okay? Well, 3 times 3 is 9. Then I got 9 divided by 3 plus 4 times 4 minus 2. Well, I am going to work my division and multiplication first in the order that they appear. So 9 divided by 3 is 3, and then 4 times 4 is 16. So I have a 3 plus 16 minus 2. I work from left to right now that I just have addition and subtraction only. 3 plus 16 is 19. 19 minus 2 is 17. Let's go to the next one. Next one, I'm going to, again, do PEMDAS first. I work inside of my parentheses. 4 plus 1 is 5. And then I take 5. I raise that to the second power. 5 to the second power is 5 2 times, or 5 times itself, which is 25. Okay, so I end up with a 25. And that 2 hugging the parentheses, that's 25 times 2. And then I have this 6. Okay, 6 plus 2 times 25. I need to do the 2 times 25 first. All right, 2 times 25 is 50. So I got 6 plus 50. Well, that equals 56. Okay, I got 2 more examples here. Let's do the exponents first. So I got 2 to the third power. That's 2 3 times, or 2 times 2 times 2. Well, 2 times 2 is 4 times another 2 is 8. So I got the exponents, and Miss Bennett got ahead of herself, but you actually want to work the parentheses first. So 3 times 6, or 3 times 2 is 6. So I got a 6 here, okay? And then I would work the exponents, but it didn't change my problem much to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to bring down, I got a times 2 and minus that 8, and then 1 plus everything. Okay, so I need to recognize this 6 times 2 first. 6 times 2 is 12, and then I would have a 1 plus 12 minus 8. 1 plus 12, I'm working from left to right, is 13. And 13 minus 8 is 5. All right, last one. Again, I am going to work from the innermost parentheses 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Then I'm going to do this bracket that says, hey, take 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. So now I got a 12 plus 6 times 3 squared. Well, I got to do 3 squared first. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay? And I'm going to bring down my 6. I got 6 times 9. I got 12 over here. Okay? And I do need to do this 6 times 9 first. 6 times 9 is 54. And so I have a 12 plus 54, and a 12 plus 54 is 66. Sometimes you'll see the order of operations as a fraction like this. When that happens, we're going to work in the numerator first and simplify or solve everything in the numerator using PEMDAS, and then we'll work in the denominator and simplify the denominator. Then we'll divide the fractions. That's how we're going to handle that. So if I look at this problem, I'm going to work in the parentheses first. 2 plus 3 is 5, right? And then I'm going to take 5 and square it. 5 times 5 plus 3. Well, 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 would be 28. All right? Then in the denominator, I got to do my division first. So I take 15 divided by 3, which is 5. And then I take 2 plus 5, right? 2 plus 5 is 7. Okay, so I know that this is 28 over 7. Well, 28 divided by 7 is just 4. That is how I'm going to handle it. I'm going to pause the video so you guys can try doing these next 2 problems. All right, let's see how you did. The first one, the first example is 16 plus 24 in the numerator. We're going to handle that first. I'm going to write it like this so I don't make any type of mistake. I know 6 plus 4 is 10. And then I got a 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got in the numerator of 40. In the denominator, we got 30 minus 22, right? And this is when we have to do some borrowing here. So I got a 10 minus 2, which is 8, right? And then 2 minus 2 is 0. So in the denominator, I have a 40 over 8. Well, 40 divided by 8 is just 5. Okay, let's go to the next example. Working in the parentheses first, 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 minus 4 is 5. I got a 1 to the 4th power. I don't care about that. That's just 1. Then I go over here to this division in the denominator. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So I end up with 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So I got a 5 over 4. Notice I can't divide this out. This is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. So we leave that 5 over 4. All right, you are going to finish off. You have a couple of order of operations problems. You're going to go through each one of those order of operations problems working independently. And then at the end of the class, we will go over the answers and we'll see how you did, okay? This is going to be an assessment to see how you do on the order of operations. Now, remember, tomorrow is your quiz. So be prepared to bring all your knowledge on the order of operations to your quiz. I know you guys are going to do great.